What up, Zaylen? It's a Zelda night tonight. What's up, Ernie? Good to see you guys. Um, I'm gonna use Zelda notes. I'll be streaming for like an hour, hour and a half, something like that. And and it's Zelda night, you know. Gotta stick with the schedule. So, Ghoster, what's up, man? So what I wanted to do next is do some side quests. There was like a side quest that I wanted to do. This one right here. So it says, it seems the Yiga have kidnapped Princess Zelda. The ruffians left behind a single clue. We have taken Zelda to the carved out heart of the Towering Twins. Towering Twins. Hmm. Resetted the realm? Dang, that's crazy. Understood, understood. I'm happy you guys were able to do that. Huh, I don't even know where to go from this one. Why am I wearing this classic tunic? Supposed to be wearing the champion's leathers, not the old tunic from Breath of the Wild. Although it doesn't really matter. Alright. Oh my gosh. Alright, man. Well, hopefully, hopefully everything is okay over there. I know things can get pretty hectic online. You know, when you're playing with various people, so you just gotta be careful with all that. Gliak Thunderhorn. No, thank you. Why do I need this? Okay, fine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely learn to share and be respectful. Ooh, I got the Mystic headpiece. Finally, I have all the other parts of it. Understood, understood. Yeah, it's hard to find like people who are just like relaxed a little bit. Surprisingly. He has no more treasures to trade. But I got the armor set for the Mystic set, finally. Interesting. Instead of taking damage, when I get hit, I will lose rupees instead. Very interesting. Awesome. Alright, so let's see what's next here. I told myself I was gonna do the Princess Zelda Kidnapped adventure. I don't know where to go from here. Let me see. Hmm. There's Zelda. So let's see what's going on. Okay, so I think they're talking about the Dueling Peaks stable. Speaking of Dueling Peaks, where is the Dueling Peaks? Over here? Gotcha. So 1, 2. Dueling Peaks are right here, basically. So not too far from the start of the adventure there. Alrighty then. Well, let's I remember back in Breath of the Wild, the Dueling Peaks used to have shrines you could teleport to. Now they don't. Yeah, Lower Peak. Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I realized. Huh, and it's raining too. Well, at least it's not too bad, but this rain is gonna hinder me though. Let's see here. I guess for today I'll just do some side adventures. It's gonna suck because it's raining and I don't have any sticky, anything to help me climb, basically. Maybe I can make something. I can make an elixir or something. Uh, and then I can mix in some. Thank goodness for these portable pots, right? I can mix in. God, they're using the sky. Oh, that makes sense. You made a new video, Soccer. Good job. Let me see if this is gonna work before I do the sky. Have any sticky frogs? Not looking like I do. Sticky frogs. Oh, I do. 4 sticky frogs, along with something really, really good. What up, Trey? Good to see you. Monster part. What's a good monster part I could use? Lionel hoof, silver, or ribbon horn. This is Tears of the Kingdom, man. Tears of the Kingdom. Let's see if the silver or ribbon horn will help anything. Boom. 3 times slit resistance. Yeah, the ribbon horn was good. So let's see if I can make this climb. Actually gotta... Oh my gosh. I have a picture of me and Sidon. Me, Sidon, and his wife, Yona. I kind of like them, though. They're kind of cool. Yeah, might as well just skydive. I'm super duper hungry. Gonna eat soon. Yeah, but I'm playing you know, playing Tears of the Kingdom, man. Still just 100%ing it. Did you see my recommendation? What's your recommendation, Ernie? How's your night going? Pretty chill, man. It's a relaxing night. Thanks for asking. These sky islands could be super convenient. Holy snap. Dang, dude, the peak is so close to the sky. That's insane. Alright, so let's see here. Yeah, it's going good. My night's good. I'm just chilling, you know. Oh snap. Oh my gosh. Just a very chill night, you know. It's a Zelda night. Oh, Zelda night. All the sages keep getting in the way. Oh darn it, I missed it. So where's this cage supposed to be? That was the easy one. You just have to glide down. So Princess Zelda in a cage. You're looking for the saddle and the peak of the saddle. You gonna play Minish Cap today? I don't know. I don't know about Minish Cap for today. Only because it's probably usually it's best you focus on one game unless you know unless it's like a multiplayer game, but I'm really close to obviously beating Minish Cap as you saw last time, so I'm definitely gonna play it at some point. I'm definitely gonna finish it at some point. I've been taking Minish Cap really slow, but it's really fun too. You know, I like the peaceful times I get when I play it. So I can't seem to find this. Is that it? Kind of sketchy down there. That knows to go. Yeah, it really is. I usually live stream every night. Um, I only live stream in the morning if I'm off work or if it's like the weekend or something. Let me see the coordinates for this. The coordinates are I gotta go higher. Yeah. So, but I only stream in the morning if I'm off work or something. Hey Doge, what's going on, man? Did you go to college? Yeah. You can't be a teacher unless you go to college. Most of the time, you at least need a bachelor's degree. So the coordinates need to go higher. It's somewhere around here. Huh. Oh, there it is. Good old coordinates. My favorite game is the Zelda game. Most Zelda games are my favorite. As a major, I studied mostly teaching, but I finished with a general studies degree. General studies is basically you can study what you want. You just have certain classes you take as a requirement um, to pass. So it's more broad, but you can kind of focus on what you want. But you know, you focus on whatever major you want. I still ended up with teaching though. Zelda says only the valiant golden-haired knight known as Link could move such a sturdy cage like that. Bahaha. I knew we'd lure in some heroic wannabes if we used Zelda as bait, but we've managed to snare you. Hey, don't worry. Once we find the real Zelda, we'll send her to join you. Promise. Alright, everybody. This is definitely the golden-haired boy. Get him. Yes, Trey, at the moment I do. Yes, I am. We'll let you off easy for now, but don't get used to it. We won't hold back next time. Do I recommend go to college? Um, just give me a minute to answer that. Hey partner, what are you up to down there? Says Pin. I've been circling the area for leads. I was sure that the word twins in that vicious letter was referring to the dueling peaks. Now I'm not so sure. I found nothing at all around here. What about you? Have you figured anything out on your end? What? You're saying the Yiga sent us that letter all to lure you into a trap? Why would the Yiga give a hoot about you, partner? Kinda tooting your own horn there a little bit. Anyway, getting back on track here, it's a huge relief knowing that Princess Zelda hasn't actually been kidnapped. We've worked together to chase 11 stories relating to Princess Zelda. Just as expected, partner. Tracy made the right call bringing you on. Go on and add this to your nest egg, partner. Silver Rupee. Tracy gave us another bonus. It sounds like that article on Princess Zelda was a hit. Tracy was really excited about it. Anyway, here's the bonus. The job itself is rewarding, of course, but these are nice too, don't you agree? More rupees. I'll head off and start pecking away at an article about the Yiga clan's scheme. People need to know the truth. So long. So basically, I recommend going to college if it's for something that you truly want to study. Some majors, you can't avoid college. It's unavoidable. Such as being in the medical field or something like that. Teaching is something that you typically would need a 4-year degree for um, nowadays. So, you know, if what you want to do requires you to go to college, then I say yes, college is worth it. But some things you don't necessarily need a 4-year degree for, but it could be helpful to make you look like a good choice in the job market. So, you know, that's just something you should, you know, research. I am working toward 100% in this game, just taking it a step at a time, you know. Computer engineering, that's definitely a tough major, lots of competition, but also really fun. And for that one, it's recommended that you have a degree, so absolutely. When I was younger, I actually wanted to be a chef. You can cook without a degree, but if you go to culinary school, you'll probably get better positions in, you know, more fancy restaurants and more professional positions because if they're looking for executive chefs and sous chefs and stuff, typically that's something that you need to study for. I had my Switch for a long time. I actually got my first Switch for free. I got it from one of those gaming how do you call it? One of those machines that have the things in it, and then you can like get it like a prize machine. But it wasn't a typical claw machine where the claw goes down and you get. It was actually one of those other prize machines. The ones shaped like that I don't know how to describe it, but it's like a hole and then you can press the button and then the key goes in the hole and then the key twists and then it releases the prize. So I got my first Switch One for free so long ago. Um, how many people do you live? I live stream. It depends on the day, really. Sometimes it could be, and it really depends also on the it really depends also on the, whether it's YouTube or TikTok or Twitch. I think YouTube is, I usually have more people on YouTube rather than any of the other ones. Guys, I'll be right back. My food has arrived. Be right back. Um, I'm old enough so that I live alone now, thankfully, right? But it's not bad to live with family, man. But it's just easier for me because, um, I can kind of stream when I want, game when I want and stuff. Go to the army, was never really good at school. In my country, Canada, then Colony. I was in the army for a couple years in America. I can't really speak for the Canadian army, but it's good to be in the army and serve your country. You typically get good benefits. Yeah, usually people serve a couple years or something like that. It's always a good route to take. I'm eating a burger, man. Yeah. But the army's always a good choice. Always a good choice. All right, back to Zelda notes. Hello, Cameron Ball. Yeah, the army would definitely help you. It definitely will. Favorite fast food place? I don't know. I hate to have a favorite place because fast food isn't the most healthy for you. Um, but I like it, and it also just kind of depends too. Kind of depends. Um, but you know, I like Wendy's, Chick-fil-A, stuff like that. Yeah. Oh my gosh, poor little crab. My gosh, totally distracted me. Is there anything I can build to make him roll down? Hmm. Maybe I can put him on a sled or something. Let's see. So I can build a hovercraft. All I need is a fan, which I don't have, a sled, this thing, a light. I don't want it to slip without me. Oh my gosh. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Oh snap. Everybody's just rolling and finally he stopped. Routine. Not really something I really eat much of either. I like seafood though. You guys mentioned seafood, so seafood is nice. Okay. I think I know. I never had poutine myself, but I definitely heard of it. Hmm. Yeah. I see, I see. Very good.
Ah. Mm. Huh.
I'm looking for the depths. No way. I'm looking for the mission start. It's supposed to be some way that I could start this side quest in this area. Someone I could talk to. Oh, I'm a little farther away from it right now. Hmm. It's apparently according to the map. It's over here. Maybe it's those people. Roller coasters. Personally, oh no, I went too far. What are they doing over here? Maybe it's in the well. Oh no, it's right here. It's Pin. Pin the Rito. Roller coasters are fun. They could be a little scary. Yeah, seafood is good too, but it could be expensive.
Oh. Hmm. Ah. Oh. Hmm.
The all clucking cuckoo. Cuckoo. Okay. So,
Hi. Mm.
apparently, this cuckoo over here, or cuckoo or whatever,
Ah.
is all knowing, and people go to it for advice.
Oh.
Are you here for a prophecy from the all clucking cuckoo? Cluck, cluck, cluck. What is thy name? Link? You are Link. You're searching for someone. Ah, yes, Princess Zelda. I know all. And what I know is that thou wilt face trials that will reveal much to you. So, will thou take these trials? I'll try it. Cluck, cluck. Very well. First trial is get to the top of that stable's head within the time limit. Walk, run, fly, whatever. Ready yourself. 3, 2, 1. Ah! Why they won't let me fly, man? They gotta let me fly. How many quests do I have left? Hmm, not many left. I have a couple side quests, like maybe I'd say less than 5. Good job with that trial. I would say I'm impressed, but I already knew that was going to happen, so thou, yes, thou. Ready to face the next trial only if thou overcome it, will thou find what thou seekest. Are you going to try it or what? Supposed to use a rocket shield? Well, they said I can do it anyway, so I just use the send. Cluck cluck, very well. Second trial is bring 3 logs here within the time limit. Lots of trees around here. Any of them will do the job. 3 logs. Do what it takes to get them here. Cluckety cluck cluck, ready yourself. Yeah, I kind of agree. There's not really one way. And I think that's the... Gosh, weak sword. I think that's the beauty of the game. The versatility and freedom of it. For example, I can't get these logs up here very good. So what I'll do is use recall to make them rise. And hopefully... Never mind, it didn't work. Just use Ultra Hand, right? You prefer Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom? Can you play Minecraft tomorrow? Sure, I can do Minecraft tomorrow. I always get that question about Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. I think both games are very solid. They have the pros and cons. I just think Tears of the Kingdom is more well refined. It's more refined of a game. Are you kidding me? Oh snap. All these leads, all these stupid quests lead to Yigas. Um, the thing I like about Tears of the Kingdom is that, like you were saying, there's no one way to do things. And even with the versatility of the game, it could still be a very simple game at the heart of it. You don't want to fuse? That's okay. Just use a normal weapon. You don't want to mess with Zonai devices? That's fine. Just take the normal route.
Oh.
You don't like the depths? That's cool. Don't do it. It's not really part of the main quest. Just stick to the surface. But if you add all these things into your playthrough, I think it makes a very interesting experience. Um, with Breath of the Wild, I think what Breath of the Wild thrives in, it has an unbeatable story with the champions and how they fought Calamity Ganon 100 years ago. They all died against the Blight Ganons. What's up, Aaron? And how Link almost lost his life, but he slept in the shrine for 100 years to heal up. He lost his memory. I just think all that together made for a really, really solid game. But in regards to gameplay and mechanics, Tears of the Kingdom, it thrives a little more. But I mean, that's you can argue that they used what they learned from Breath of the Wild, which obviously, why wouldn't you, right?
Ah.
But most people, most people prefer Breath of the Wild, and that's respectable. I respect it, you know. I love how they have the nostalgia connected to such a great game. A really good game plus nostalgia creates a favorite.
Hmm. Ah. Oh.
So I do, but at the end of the day,
Hmm.
that's the makings of a great game. So that's why I can't really hate on it. I have a lot of respect for Breath of the Wild and how it was most people's favorites. But I also see I can't ignore the improvements that Tears of the Kingdom have made
Ah.
also.
Oh.
So I thought long and hard about it, and then I came to the conclusion that Tears of the Kingdom, for me personally, is more of a favorite. Have you beaten Ganon in the save? Yeah, I beat the game. I'm just doing side stuff now. Aaron says I prefer Breath of the Wild because it was one of the first games I played. Yeah, that's the nostalgia thing.
Ah.
All right. Looks like we did all of Tracy's side quests here. So let's report back to Tracy. See what she gives us. Why the pause, guys? Why are we pausing? All right. Well, all I'm saying is that that's highly respectable. I'm well aware of how great the story in Breath of the Wild was, but I also can't ignore the quality of life improvements from Tears of the Kingdom. For example, um, the regional weapons in Breath of the Wild. There's the Zora sword, Zora longsword, Zora spear. In that game, they're just weapons, but in this game, they have special qualities to those weapons, right? So in Tears of the Kingdom, if you get any Zora weapon wet, it doubles the damage output. But in Breath of the Wild, that wasn't put into the game. The Gerudo weapons, Gerudo scimitar, the Moon Scimitar, anything Gerudo. If you fuse anything to Gerudo weapons in Tears of the Kingdom, by fuse I mean the fuse ability here, it doubles the damage output, etc. So also, if you fuse something to, let's say, a sword, it's going to pick up the qualities of that fused item, whatever it may be. If it's a ruby, it'll get the fire elemental ability. If it's a sapphire, it'll get the ice elemental ability. Even if it's an opal, it'll get water ability. All these things, they had these gemstones in Breath of the Wild, but they didn't have these qualities, etc., to those gemstones. And so that, you know, just the nuanced things, those small things that you can do with your abilities, I think overall makes a better game. So that's what I was saying. Like, Breath of the Wild has a great story. It very impactful. I love the champions. Um, and so I don't think anything can really beat that. But um, when you're talking about a sequel, and you know the gameplay and the quality of life updates, the abilities Link has, these Zonai Raru arm abilities are objectively better than the Sage abilities. And they're simple, but you can do so much with them. Fuse, Ultra Hand, it's just like Magnesis on steroids. Recall, literally like rewind a path of something, right? For example, if I get this flint, obviously you know this already, but uh and like I throw it or something. Let me see something. So I throw something that's not gonna break. I have this mighty banana, I throw it, right? I use recall. I bring it back to me. Simple stuff like that, like, so his abilities are objectively better than the champion abilities. Ascend, I can go through anything. This is a hack. Anything above me I can go through. This is a hack, basically. I'm surprised they put this in the game. Ultra Hand, like I said, Magnesis on steroids. It can grab anything, even if it's not metal. So just his abilities, they're just overall better. Link is just overall stronger in this game. And so that's what I look for, right? The storyline, unbeatable in Breath of the Wild. Champions, great story. The backstory, all that stuff. You can't beat that. But like, if you're talking just gameplay wise and overall, I gotta give it to Tears of the Kingdom. That's just my personal opinion. Because I'm a Zelda fanatic. I look at every angle. Um, but you know, that's why for me it's not really an argument. I always leave it up to the person's opinion and I respect their opinion. So because I respect all Zelda games. Are you able to beat Ganon right now or are you busy? I can fight him right now. I mean, it's not something. The battle's not that easy because you have to go through several phases. You have to fight all those monsters first,
Ah.
and then you have to fight
Wow.
phase 1 of Ganondorf. Then you gotta fight his second form and then the dragon form. So it's like 3 different phases.
Ah.
But do you really want to see the Ganon fight? We can do it. I think I'm suited up for it. I mean, if you really want me to do it, like I said, favorite Zelda final boss is Skyward Sword against Demise. Demise was a very interesting battle. I think overall, his battle was really solid too. Um, we can fight the boss. It's been so long since I fought Ganon in this game because when I turn the game on, usually I'm doing side stuff. I beat the main quest so long ago. I literally only think I fought. I think I only fought Ganondorf like twice. My gosh. Don't I have to go under the castle? I forgot because in Breath of the Wild, the battle was at the top of the castle in the Sanctum. Guys, it's been a while, okay? So bear with me here. The fight against the Demise was really cool because at the end of that fight, you had to hit him with a Skyward Strike. And at first I didn't know what to do, but he started to put his sword up in the sky and get his sword charged up. So I just mimicked it. Oh man. This is the worst place to be, full of gloom. But at least my sword's fully powered down here. Oh my gosh. And also, guys, oh snap. Bear with me because I forgot exactly where to go also. Because, like I said, I only fought this guy like twice. After I beat him, well, you know I'm gonna play Twilight Princess. I was just waiting to see if it was gonna come out on the... Oh snap. Why they got a Lionel over here? I was waiting to see if it was gonna come out on the... Oh my gosh. On the Switch somehow. Guys, I don't know if I'll have enough time to get to and fight Ganondorf. Because I was a little crunched on time. But I should be able to do it. We'll see how far I get. Ooh. Bad hit, bad hit. But Twilight Princess is next on my list of things to play. I was just hoping to play an official Switch version of it. But I don't know if it's gonna come out on the Switch because it just came out on the Wii U a little while ago. You know what I mean? They made an HD version of Wind Waker and um they made an HD version of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. So are they gonna actually put it on the Switch somehow? Whether it, you know, Nintendo Online or um, an actual release? Who knows? Would be nice though, right? Do I like roller coasters? I don't really know. Um, Maybe Ghoster does. Oh my gosh, they will put these things in the most weirdest areas. They hands down got the most annoying enemies. And they got the gosh darn it. The piece is giving me the work. I forgot how long this place was. Why didn't you guys tell me this place was so big? The power of a sage cannot reach you. That's messed up. Ah! You serious, dude? Man, he has rapid fire, huh? Enemies are so tough down here. Wow. I can suit up over here. Nothing really I need right now. That wing might be helpful though. Uh, let's see here. Oh, I hope. Oh, snap. Darn it. That was a fail. I probably shouldn't have used the rocket. I mean, it could be kind of helpful, right? Where did Ghoster go? Just give me a second here, please. Yeah, you don't need it, but it could be super helpful. All right. Oh, yeah, to go. Okay. Oh, Link. Oh my gosh. Boom hands? Yeah. I better watch out for that. I definitely don't want to fight these guys and waste my weapons on them. Ooh. They just can't help me down here. But I'm getting closer and closer. The Forgotten Fountain here. I think I'm getting closer. This is where me and Zelda were exploring. Before she, and now we have to give those. Use a dazzle fruit. Oh, it's still chasing me. And this is the room Zelda and me explored in. We got here last time, and finally, the wall crumbled and showed us the end of the story. And this is the part where we saw Ganondorf sailed away as a mummy before everything started to crumble. And then everybody just fell deeper and deeper into this abyss. This is the torch Zelda was carrying. When she fell down, she got zapped to the past. So she technically never even landed, but she did drop the torch. And finally, this is let's see. Usually my sword will power up when there's gloom around. Or gloomish enemies, I should say. This is the part that we didn't see in the beginning of the game. This place looks yucky. This is what I was talking about. We have to do this part. But thankfully I got all the sages. So they're gonna come and help me.
You don't have to fight all by yourself, you know? When we fight together, we're unstoppable!
Little Tulin.
I'm gonna make my ancestors proud today, Link. I'll fight by your side.
You noble the beast.
Link, we shall protect Hyrule together.
King Sidon.
The Gerudo owe you for your help. You can count on me.
The young chief Riju.
I will atone for my past failure. It is time to stop the Demon King.
And Minoru from the distant past. We fight together. Do I have any gloom food? Oh, I do have some gloom food. Oh, your friend plays Zelda? You haven't tried it yet? Definitely give it a shot. That's phase one. Favorite tracks in the game? Yeah, beating this army's no joke, but I'm happy we got the sages to help us. Haha. Never sleep. Never sleep on the hero. I don't even know what Link's nickname is in this game. The hero of the tears. Too easy. Who's next? Oh man, not the Gibdos. Hit him with the desert fruit, guys, and then eat him alive. Hero of the Wild. Well, technically he's still the hero of the wild, even 5 years later. Oh! I guess you could say it's kind of like it, but Zelda has always had its own little flavor, you know what I mean? I'm just doing chip damage here. Dang, you know, whoa. Dude's a beast.
That gloom, it means but one thing. The Demon King is there. Huh?
Kogera. That weird little construct beast. Muktarak. Queen Gibdo. Armored Goma.
More obstacles in our path, but our foe is mistaken if he thinks this will stop us.
We are fated to fight these beasts. Don't worry about us. Link, we'll take care of this, Goro. You ready to see the power of a sage?
We'll be fine. We already beat them once. This will be a breeze for sure.
It is time, Link. The rest is up to you.
Guys, I just realized I have to go do a tutoring class. A student is waiting for me right now. I'm gonna have to save. Oh, I can't save. Or I'm gonna have to put the game in sleep mode. I'll see you guys in about 30 minutes, but the student's waiting for me. I'm so sorry. I totally forgot. So I'll see you in 30 minutes from now so we can finally play Ganondorf. Alright guys. Sorry about that. So meet me back in 30 minutes and I will also post a message in the Discord if you're still awake. So I'll see you then. Hopefully, right?